So you may be curious as to what are the best vehicles in GTA 5 Online for 2022? Well, today we're going to find that out with a list from 10 to 1. This will help you get on track for the new year. So if you do enjoy it, please leave a like, subscribe, turn on post noties, and let's get into it. So number 1 to begin is the Stromberg. This may seem like a silly choice, but the Stromberg is one of the best vehicles to use online, and the reason for this is because of the missiles, which are some of the best on any vehicle because they actually have very aggressive tracking, and many players use this car because when someone in the lobby gets out of hand with an Oppressor Mark II per se, it is one of the few vehicles that can actually hit it. Overall, the Stromberg is number 10. In number 9, we have the Tor Radar, which is much like the Stromberg. It's designed to be used underwater as well as on land. It is capable of driving through the water in a submarine mode or flying across the city streets on its wheels. And part of what makes the Tor Radar slightly better than the Stromberg is its boosters, and this vehicle is also capable of taking 6 homing rockets before exploding or 2 RPGs, and that's why it's number 9. Next up is the Deluxo, and it is immediately recognizable as the flying DeLorean from Back to the Future. Rockstar actually added this vehicle back in the Doomsday Heist update, and it has since been a fan favorite. Now, many cars can travel much faster, but this is the only one that can fly, and the Deluxo also has great missiles and a tracker to remind people just how many rockets they have left. With its hover ability, it makes it very easy to complete missions without the worry of roads or enemies, plus it makes escaping the cops an absolute breeze. The Vigilante fulfills a player's fantastical dreams of becoming a superhero, providing them with exceptional mobility and weaponry. While it may seem outrageous at first, the Vigilante proves to be a vehicle well worth the hefty cost. Without modifications, the Vigilante can confront the most capable offensive vehicles with ease, such as the Oppressor Mark II. It requires some practice, however, as its jet-propelled boost can be difficult to control, and when mastered, one can utilize the Vigilante to its full potential. The Buzzard is the first of aircrafts to put on this list, with an ability to spawn it at any time period. Even after accidentally blowing it up or flying into a building like this, the Buzzard proves to be very handy when it comes to moving around the map at an instant. It is fast with missiles to help take down any enemies or cops along the way. And if you've already purchased this, you can spawn it for free at any time using the SecuroServe CEO option, and that for me is on my list. Next is the Cargo Bob, which is one of those helicopters that doesn't seem like it would be high on any list of valuable vehicles, but however, it can help players make a ton of money. There are plenty of players who like to do vehicle warehouse work, and the jobs from this are players to go pick up vehicles across the city and deliver them back to the warehouse, and that is very handy because you've got a winch. The Terabyte is an exceedingly beneficial vehicle in terms of function rather than performance. It serves as an operations hub for every business imaginable, meaning that players can use the Terabyte to initiate business missions from anywhere in Los Santos, thus allowing players to start and complete business jobs with remarkable speed and efficiency. And also in addition, the Terabyte possesses many other useful features to aid players, boasting a turret station, drone station, and a weapon workshop. This for me is enough to put quite high up on the list, but it's just going to miss out on the top 3 to the MOC, better known as the Mobile Operations Center. Now, the MOC isn't a vehicle many players think of for its uses outside of the truck bed in the back. Sure, most players know that you can use the MOC to start missions, upgrade weapons, and modify vehicles, but it is better than many people realize. When a player detaches the cab from the front, they can use it to complete missions. This cab is pretty fast and can also keep a player relatively safe from outside sources. This cab can take upwards of 15 to 20 rockets before it gets destroyed, and that is better than any other vehicle in the game. Now, moving on to number 2, it is the Kosatka, which is one of the newer vehicles added to GTA Online. This submarine can be called in and out of the water easily from the interaction menu and has some pretty amazing features. For one, it costs only $2,000 to fast travel across the map, and that is far cheaper price than $25,000 it takes to fast travel using your yacht. It's also the vehicle that's required to start the Cayo Perico heist, and this can get solo players a ton of money. Now I'm going to finish off with the most obvious choice, which is the Mark II Oppressor. The best choice for players who want something that is extremely versatile. The Oppressor Mark II is the other flying vehicle in the game. Maneuvering this motorcycle takes a little getting used to, but it handles very well and can easily get a player away from enemies who want to gun them down. You can use this for solo missions as well, as it's very handy in that regard as well to making money as a solo player. All in all, that's going to wrap up my list for 2022, the top 10 best vehicles to get in GTA 5 Online for this year. I may make an updated list. Let me know in the comments down below what vehicles you would add to the list, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.